Итак, всем снова привет! Вы на канале ER Games, и мы с вами продолжаем играть в Mass Effect Andromeda. В прошлый раз мы с вами пытались найти ковчег Азари, но что-то там не срослось. Задание у нас отложилось, и мы будем ждать, пока его расшифруют. Ну, может быть, я думаю, что это произойдет в игровом процессе. Как я обещала в прошлой серии, мы с вами отправимся в систему Равир. Посмотрим на Меридиан, Млечный, Меридиан, путь домой. Давайте мы с вами так и сделаем. А пока у нас идет перелет, напоминаю, что вы можете подписаться на мой канал, поставить палец вверх, поставить колокольчик в правом нижнем углу под видео, чтобы не пропустить новые серии.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Intense scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe.
Темно же уже разместили там зону. Начнем с самой дальней планеты системы. Да, предполагаю, что высадиться на нее будет нельзя. Не туда вышли, извиняюсь.
Anomaly on sensors. Arrived at a Scourge nav point appropriate for data collection.
Data collection commencing.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Deploying probe. I found something.
Обломки какого-то корабля. Может быть, Коре надо помочь взломать коммуникатор. Надо к ней зайти сейчас, посмотреть, что там. Давайте мы с вами выйдем и сходим к Коре. Может быть, она нам что-нибудь дельного скажет.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
More tests? You said,
I know what I said. Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
It sucks, but it happened. We need your mind on the mission.
Always is. But I'm human too. Need time to find a way through. And if we find Meridian, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Все это очень мило. Но нам надо искать Меридиан. И потом этим займемся. Доступных вызовов. Ладно. Значит, пойдем искать дальше. Планета на планету и все такое. Давайте поговорим с Су.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
All right, I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
Давайте отсканируем помещение бури. Посмотрим, что может быть лишнего на корабле.
No extra mass in the airlock. Too bad. It'd be easy to get rid of it.
Но он весит слишком мало. Так, научные капсулы. Забрать гранату. Задействовать крабок. Разведку давайте задействуем. Может быть, в коммерческих капсулах ничего не доступно. Так.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
Got this baby humming. No restraints. She'll take you anywhere the Scourge will allow. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal. All the mass readings in here are normal.
Of course they are. Something up.
I hope not.
Ну, значит, здесь у нас ничего нету. Хоть. Нерабочий вибрационный модуль. Ну, диван не может столько весить.
Reading up on the Archon spy?
If there's one spy, maybe there's more. I'm putting the word out. Maybe we can get one talking. I just want an edge on those Kent bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Scott.
Scott's old enough to take care of himself.
I still feel my sister's my responsibility. I'm all she has. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
You raised your sister by yourself. That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
And yet you're on this ship, hurtling through unknown space to who knows where.
With Sid. And sure, Andromeda was an unknown. But unknown is better than being tracked down by the Batarian crew you shafted 3 years ago. Speaking hypothetically, of course. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge. Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
600 years later. Power's run out. CV detects it.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
Dad's gone. Makes you wonder how many other Pathfinders made it.
We'll find out. It's what you do.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
It's part of Initiative history. It should go to the Nexus for everyone to see. And maybe help someone else.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Так. Тарым-парым-парым-парым. Давайте посмотрим, что у нас там по галактике. Там что-то все вокруг да вокруг, а... Например, ну... Понимаем, мы здесь. N62. 162. Давайте туда посмотрим. Как бы в честь чего-то нам дали же это. Посмотреть на галактику. Издалека похоже на планету Земля. Да, похоже на Землю, но сильнейшая гравитация, плотная атмосфера делают колонизацию невозможной. Ой, не умеешь разговаривать. Так, у нас осталась последняя планета, планета Момайрус. Момайрус, не знаю, как правильно. Так, что-то нашли.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Ну все, значит, здесь у нас больше ничего нету. Если равер у нас исследован полностью. Так. Вар. Давайте... Скел, да я не знаю, как. Правильно или нет, скел.
This is one of the most remote systems in the cluster. We're on the brink.
Exciting, isn't it?
Вау.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly.
Probes launched.
This is one of the chosen data collection nav points. We should release a probe.
Ну, давайте к ней спустимся.
Approaching one of the ideal probe locations, Pathfinder. The data collection probe is prepped whenever you're ready, Ryder.
Красиво. Посмотрим все планетки. Да, я думаю, что я и назову эту серию «Полетали в космосе». Просто потрясающе. Ничего нету. Ух ты.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Беревий. Так, у нас остается N329. И еще какая-то клавишка. Тут тоже ничего такого нет. И последняя планета в этом скоплении, наверное, так это правильно назвать. Созвездие скопления. Ну, тут тоже ничего нету. Ее мы исследовали на 100%. Так, Киндракс. Давайте... Да, давайте действительно по этой серии просто полетаем в космос. Посмотрим на его красоту и прочее.
Kindrax's theories. A real Turian aeronaut. The first across the ocean in a balloon.
On Paladin? Brave soul. There aren't many soft places to land.
Anomaly detected. Probe away.
Intense scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe.
Probe's launched. Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Ну, давайте посмотрим на обломки корабля. Так, и у нас здесь вот эта вот история какая-то торчит.
The data collection probe is prepped whenever you're ready, Ryder.
Поговорить с командой по поводу исследования скверны. Я думаю, что надо сделать типа собрание там, да, и поговорить по поводу скверны. В смысле, а как мне поговорить с ними? С каждым типа по отдельности или что? И поговорить с Суви. Рядом научный центр. Опа. Это драк. Типа с каждым надо поговорить по поводу скверны.
I really hope my plan to find Meridian works, because if not, I don't know what we'll do.
Sam thinks it'll work, and it makes perfect sense.
Good. I can't wait to get all the data in so we can actually get confirmation we're on the right track.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus Science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of. I should get back to things. Sounds good?
Непонятно. Непонятно, ну ладно. Может быть, что-то в аннотациях где-нибудь есть? Ну, типа там. Ну вот, Кора. Так, и что? Ждать, пока Кора взломает коммуникатор. Так, пропавшие ковчеги. Планета для аванпостов. Стена или поднос отправиться к точке встречи на Хаварле. Проверить почту. Может, ну, блин, я не знаю насчет турианского ковчега тогда как быть. Потому что если мы сейчас кинемся искать какой-то другой ковчег, я думаю, что у нас это задание то отложится и как бы будет не прикольно.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Getting a scan.
Угу. Это, в общем, был какой-то Азари. Корабль Азари. Так. Новый мир. Вот новый мир, новый мир. Первый удар, Nexus. Давайте, может быть, на этом мы с вами завершим эту маленькую серию. И уже дальше отправимся искать насчет, ну, сказать, ковчег Азари, ну, а ковчег турианцев. На этом все, друзья. Напоминаю, что вы на канале AirGames. Подписывайтесь на мой канал, ставьте колокольчик и пальцы вверх. И пишите комментарии. До новых встреч. Всем пока.